A family of rabbits live in harmony and peace until they are attacked. In the sun-dappled fields of Clover Hollow Farm, the rabbits thrived in harmony. Their burrows sprawled beneath the tall grass, and laughter echoed as families frolicked together, celebrating life's simple joys. But every year, a shadow loomed, the farmer's harvest. The rhythmic thrum of plows and the roar of tillers sent waves of anxiety rippling through the peaceful rabbit families. Amidst this tranquility lived a family of 4. Marla, the strong and fearless matriarch, her 13-year-old son Finn, her 10-year-old daughter Lila, and the youngest, 3-year-old Daisy. As the day of reckoning approached, the family gathered for a meeting in their burrow. "We must prepare," Marla declared, her voice steady. "We need to ensure that the young and the vulnerable are safe." Finn nodded, determination sparking in his hazel eyes. "I'll scout the area and find the safest spots." "I want to help," Lila piped up, her enthusiasm matching Finn's. Marla smiled at her children. "Together we can make a plan. But remember, there's also the Blackthorn tribe to consider." The mention of the Blackthorn tribe sent a shiver through Finn. This sinister group of rabbits had long terrorized Clover Hollow, raiding peaceful families and taking captives to serve their cruel ambitions. He recalled the stories of their ruthless leader, Grimjaw, whose very name made the other rabbits tremble. The day before the harvest, the family worked tirelessly, digging burrows deeper and fortifying their home. Finn ventured further out, marking potential escape routes for their family and others. His heart raced with a mixture of fear and excitement. He wanted to protect his loved ones, but he also felt the stirrings of a greater destiny within him. As dusk fell, the sky painted in hues of orange and purple. A chilling sound pierced the air, a cacophony of furious thumps and frenzied growls. The Blackthorn tribe had come. "Marla! They're here!" Finn shouted, racing back to his family. Panic surged through their burrow. "Get the girls!" Marla ordered, her voice a command forged in steel. Finn dashed to Lila and Daisy, but as he turned, chaos erupted. The door to their burrow burst open, and the Blackthorn rabbits flooded in. Finn fought with all his might, but the sheer numbers overwhelmed them. Marla lunged to protect her children, but a powerful rabbit struck her down. "Run!" she yelled, even as she struggled against her attackers. In the chaos, Finn grabbed Lila and Daisy, but it was too late. He watched, helpless, as grim-faced Blackthorn rabbits dragged his sisters away, their frightened squeals echoing in the night. With a fierce resolve, Finn leaped forward. "No!" he screamed, but a shadow loomed over him. It was Grimjaw, his dark fur gleaming in the fading light. "You should have stayed hidden, little rabbit." Finn was knocked back, his heart racing as he struggled to his feet. He could barely breathe, grief clawing at his throat, but he felt something deeper, a flicker of strength he didn't know he had. "Finn!" Marla gasped, her voice filled with pain but still commanding. "You must save them. They need you." With a fierce determination igniting within him, Finn glanced at his mother. "I will," he promised, though he felt the weight of the world on his small shoulders. After the Blackthorn tribe disappeared into the dark woods with his sisters, Finn took a deep breath and set off. He navigated through the tall grass and clumps of clover, his heart pounding in his chest. As he crossed into the dense woods bordering Clover Hollow, he steeled himself for the dangers ahead. The forest was alive with sounds, rustling leaves, distant howls, and the occasional snap of a twig. He knew he had to be cautious. The first challenge came when a feral fox prowled nearby, its eyes glinting with hunger. Finn's heart raced, but he remembered his mother's teachings. He ducked behind a thicket, holding his breath as the fox sniffed the air. "Not today," he whispered, waiting until the fox wandered away before slipping out from his hiding place. Finn pressed on, fueled by a mix of fear and determination. As the night deepened, he stumbled upon a gathering of rabbits unlike any he had seen. They were sleek and well-fed, but there was a camaraderie among them. A large rabbit with a silver patch on his ear noticed Finn's presence. "Lost, are you?" the rabbit asked, eyes narrowing with suspicion. "No," Finn said, forcing himself to stand tall. "I'm looking for my sisters. The Blackthorn tribe took them." The rabbit exchanged glances with his companions. "The Blackthorns are a scourge," he replied. "We know their territory well. My name is Arlo. We can help you, but you must earn our trust." "Anything," Finn pleaded. Arlo considered this. "Then prove yourself in the upcoming challenge. Beat one of our warriors, and we will assist you." Finn gulped, but nodded. The next day, he faced a hefty rabbit named Bristle. The two circled each other, tension crackling in the air. Finn remembered his mother's strength, his sister's laughter, and the love he felt for them. In a burst of courage, he lunged forward, dodging Bristle's powerful strikes, and finally caught him off guard, landing a decisive blow. The gathered rabbits cheered, and Arlo clapped Finn on the back. "You've got guts, kid. We'll help you take down the Blackthorns and rescue your sisters." With newfound allies by his side, Finn embarked on a daring mission into the heart of the Blackthorn stronghold. They navigated treacherous terrain, avoiding traps and patrols. Along the way, Finn learned more about his lineage. Arlo shared tales of the great warrior rabbit who had fought Grimjaw before, a rabbit who bore a striking resemblance to Finn himself. "Your father was brave," Arlo said. "It's time you carried on his legacy." Finally, they reached the entrance to the Blackthorn lair, a dark cave nestled beneath a gnarled tree. Finn's heart raced as they prepared for the confrontation. Together, they devised a plan, relying on their strengths and unity. As they burst into the lair, the chaos of battle ensued. Finn's heart pounded as he fought alongside Arlo and the others, dodging strikes and using his speed to his advantage. He spotted Grimjaw, looming over Lila and Daisy, his wicked grin bared. "Let them go!" Finn shouted, charging forward. Grimjaw turned, surprise flickering in his eyes. "The little rabbit returns? You're brave but foolish." Finn remembered his father's spirit, drawing on the strength of his ancestors. "I'm not afraid of you." The two rabbits clashed, fur flying and teeth snapping. Finn fought fiercely, fueled by love for his sisters and the desire to end the terror of the Blackthorns. The battle raged on, but with the support of his new friends, they began to overwhelm Grimjaw's forces. Finally, Finn found an opening and struck. He landed a blow to Grimjaw's flank, catching him off guard. "This is for my family!" Finn roared, pushing the dark rabbit back until he fell, defeated. The other Blackthorn rabbits fled in terror, leaving behind the chaos of their reign. Finn rushed to his sisters, who clung to him with tears in their eyes. "Finn!" Lila cried, relief flooding her voice. "You came for us." "I promised I would," he said, his heart swelling with pride. Marla's lessons echoed in his mind. He was not just a rabbit, he was a protector. As they exited the cave, the sun began to rise, painting the sky with hues of hope. Finn turned to Arlo and the others. "We need to unite all the rabbit families. No more fear, no more Blackthorns." With the support of his friends and newfound allies, Finn set forth on a new adventure, one not just to protect his family, but to forge a bond between all the rabbit tribes. Together, they would build a future where all rabbits lived in harmony, free from the shadows of fear. And as Finn walked alongside his sisters, a sense of purpose surged through him. He was ready to become the warrior his father had been and create a legacy of peace in Clover Hollow, where every rabbit could thrive.